Hi. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Probably weird that I'm filming in bed. I have honestly been trying to make this video for a few days now. I've been waiting because for the past couple of weeks I have been sick. I'm doing all right, but I've just unfortunately been dealing with some adverse reactions, I guess you'd call it, to hormonal changes, and they have been making me very nauseous, and many days, most of the time, honestly, these past like 2 weeks, oh goodness, I've just been throwing up. Like, I am having a hard time keeping food down. And that, understandably, has made it really frustrating. And I haven't been able to work out. I mean, yeah. Like, even just, like, taking a walk has been hard. Because I've just had to conserve my energy to put into being a mom, being a wife. I mean, there have been many days where it's hard to make dinner, and so it's really hard to feel like I can handle working out, when I can't even take care of my family. So I'm not trying to make this a sad video because it's not. I just wanted to be upfront and honest that is why I haven't posted anything in the past 2 weeks. It's not for having quit, because I'm not quitting, I'm not giving up, but I've just hit some bumps on the road for sure. Some loop-de-loops that have thrown me through a loop. It's day 54 today. I did push myself to take my boys to a mom's group where we did a little walk, which was nice, and I did good doing that. But yeah, it's kind of been something where if I don't eat and I just try to hydrate, then it's easier, but then you reach a point in the day where you're just like, I'm nauseous and I'm fatigued because I need to eat food. Like, I need fuel. And so, but I know that if I eat, I'm most likely going to throw up. So, yeah. Anyway, if there are any women out there that can relate, this is specifically, just dealing with hormonal changes that I've been going through, and they say it's supposed to pass. Just the past 2 weeks, been working closely with my doctor, got tests done, and just confirmed I'm not pregnant, because that was a thought initially. But yeah, it's just hormonal, and it's definitely been a really sucky part of this process, an unexpected part of this process for sure. It doesn't even feel like it's thrown me off course. It feels like there's just been a giant wall put in my path, and I have to like slowly climb over the wall just to keep going. That's what it feels like. But again, I'm not trying to make this sound depressing at all, because people deal with far worse than what I'm going through. I just want to be honest and real, and it has been an eye-opener for me in the sense that this health journey And hopefully this is no one's first video. If it is, please go back and watch some of my other videos, because this is not going to make sense. But in my health journey, the biggest motivator for me was that I was feeling good. And, what I was eating, how I was feeling my body, and how I was exercising and just taking care of myself. I was feeling good. Well, 2 weeks ago, a little over now, I wasn't feeling good, I thought, okay, and started going through all the mental, like, what is this? Is this just a weird bug I'm going through? And I wasn't able to work out. So I was like, okay, I'll take a few days off. And that just stretched into, it feels like I'm pregnant, but I don't have the joy of knowing that the nausea is worth it. You know what I mean? For the sake of eventually having a baby. I'm just feeling just like that type of pregnancy nausea. Very much just reminds me of when I've been pregnant before. I'm prone to nausea, and so I'm just one of those women that deals with it. We all have our, areas we struggle with. But in that, because like my greatest motivator is I no longer feel good, even when I eat healthy, and even when, like I try to move my body, try to get rest, like I hydrate, like I do all of the things, and I still feel like garbage. It's been hard mentally. And it's been humbling, and it's really made me take a step back and just reevaluate, where I'm really putting, my efforts and my focus, and my desires to be healthy are good, and they are 100% still there. This is not where I'm like, all right guys, see ya, I'm just gonna like stop taking care of myself. No, it's that I now have to work with the stage I'm in, and it's not going to be forever, thankfully, but for the time being, I got to work with it. And there's been huge temptation to eat for comfort and to eat out of like a rebellious frustration. Those two areas. More so the rebellious frustration. Just this constant, well, maybe not constant, but very, very consistent thought of, what does it even matter what I eat? Because I'm just going to throw it all up anyway. Like I already feel like garbage. And so like, what does it even matter? Just this rebelliousness in my heart. And so hindsight, it's hard to say, but I am thankful for this, because it's good to see that, and it's good to work through that, to definitely pray through it, and just work through it with the Lord. I've had some good chats with my husband about it, and he continually directs me back to the Lord, and just praying through it and trusting God's timing and seeking him for wisdom, and just that strength and that focus, that whatever I can do, I just have to just keep doing. It sucks that I may not be able to keep with it how I was doing it, to where I was seeing results and where I was feeling really good. But I still have the ability every single day to get up and make healthy choices and take care of myself. And that just may look slightly different right now in this little blip of a season. So anyway, I didn't mean to make a long video, but I just wanted to let you guys know why I've been a little MIA. It's because I have, when I can, literally been like in bed resting, because when I'm up and about, or I'll have days where I can't keep anything down, or I'm just really nauseous, and it's been hard. I will freely admit that last night and today I haven't been on plan. Like last night we had dinner at some friend's house, and that was the first time I had gluten and dairy. And technically there was sugar in the sweet tea that I tried. And it was just a little bit of all of it, but I was kind of also at this point of like, I don't give a bleep, to be honest. Just kind of inner anger. I let out, and I was like, we went over like last minute to go spend some time with friends. They invited us to dinner, and I was just honestly like, I didn't have the energy to be like, sorry, I can't eat what you made. Like I didn't have a plan. I just wanted to like just be in the moment, be present, and eat what they offered. And it was, it was like relatively healthy. It was delicious too. It was a elk like chili, and I did have a little bit of cheese on top of it, a little dollop of sour cream, and I had one of their little cornbread muffins with it. It was a small bowl, but yeah. And then that I was able to keep that down, thankfully, but this morning was feeling so blah, so didn't eat until I got home later this afternoon. It was like 2:00, and I was like, I need to eat something. And one of the things too that's really hard when you don't feel good is there are certain things that you crave, or like your body automatically is like, I need this to like help cling to me. And initially when I was first sick, I was, like my husband went to the store for me, and he got me like gluten-free crackers and things that I was like, I need things to kind of like help bind to my stomach so that hopefully I'm not throwing up more. And, it just feels like it doesn't even matter what I eat. Like it doesn't help. I just have to work with whatever I get for the day. Energy wise and nausea wise. But yeah, so eating has been kind of hard, but I'm still proud of myself for up until last night and today. I've been consistent, and today was kind of a bit of a tester of like, maybe I'll feel even more miserable and kind of like be done with those temptations, because that's also been frustrating that, I'm like kind of getting hit with that on top of not feeling good physically, that mentally I'm like, just whatever. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't go crazy, but I had some gluten. I made myself a sandwich, with like healthy ingredients, but I ended up throwing it up. And, and part of me is like, see, what does it matter what I eat? But I feel like this is sounding way more depressing than I really wanted it to, and I'm really sorry. If you're still watching, know that God is good no matter what. And I trust that there is a plan and purpose in this. And like I said before, as hard as this is right now, and as unexpected, as unexpected as it is, I am thankful for what it's revealed in my heart. And I just pray that I can handle it well, and that I can continue to push forward. And that is my plan. So I'm going to let y'all go because this is long. I do plan to go try the Zumba class at the gym tomorrow. I'm really praying that I feel up for it. It's going to be a bit of a long shot with even how I was feeling today, doing the little walk with my mom friends and all the kiddos. But I'm hoping that maybe if I just take it real easy in the back, that just completing it might help give me a little bit of motivation, and who knows, maybe it'll help make me feel better. I don't know at this point. I'm just trying to take it one day at a time. So anyway, I'm still here. I am still trucking along. It's day 54. It's not where I thought I would be at day 54, but I'm keeping at it. And I guess that's just the little nugget of wisdom I wanted to share. For what wisdom I have, very limited, but I continue to try and grow and learn. Wherever you're at, just keep at it. No matter what life throws at you. Like I've said, people deal with far worse. And yeah, so, we all have things to complain about, but we also really don't have things to complain about when you look at the big picture and see what other people have to endure, what Christ endured. Oh my goodness. If you're a believer and you know the Bible, you know that we could never come close to understanding what he endured for us. And praise God for that, because we don't have to endure all of that. He did it for us. And that's where we can find our strength and our true comfort. It's not in food. It's not even in throwing up or reaching my goals. It's ultimately in the Lord. And it's funny, I'm realizing this as I'm saying it, but I can be just as joyful and content in this season of sickness as I can in full health and my goal weight if my eyes are fixed on the Lord. I need to write that down. That was good for me to hear myself say. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to keep at it, and I hope you guys do too. Feel free to comment if you have questions or anything. I'm here for you, and if you watched through the end, thank you. I hope this encouraged you, despite it being kind of a harder one. But just know this is definitely not the end. This is just part of the journey. And sometimes we have hard things to go through, and that's okay. It makes us stronger in the end, and it helps us to really lean on who we're meant to lean on. It's not on ourselves. It's not even on our family and friends. It's on the Lord. Always. So, have a good night. Bye.